Hello everyone, I'm MikiMiner and welcome to episode 33, is that right? So, since last episode I've been using the quartz that I mined out. I did some more mining after I stopped recording, and I built the base of my Enderman farm, and you can see it right here. So I still need to build the Enderman farm, the spawning pads itself, but I'm also going to do that off camera because it's not that interesting to watch that. I just wanted to show you this before, and you can see I already sorted some of the stuff that I took with me. So this is where the Endermen is going to fall down to, and then I'm going to kill them here. And then over here we are going to have an enchanting table with the books and all that. And then I think most of these chests right here is going to be just for ender pearls. So I haven't made an auto harvesting, where I automatically harvest the ender pearls, but I could do that. I may do that in the future, but again I'm not sure about that. So what I'm going to do now is make a cut, and then when I'm back I should be done with the Enderman farm, just because I don't want to waste you guys time by making you watch me build that. So I'm going to make a cut. Okay guys, I've built some of the layers for the farm. I'm not completely done because I ran out of string. But I think I should do something, I can't just say that I'm going to build it and then end the episode. We are going to do something, of course. So today, now, it's actually the next day from when I made the last cut. I actually built most of it today. I went ahead and did some other stuff, recorded some other footage for when I'm on holiday. At least that's what I'm hoping for. I did it with some other guy. You'll have to see who. So actually I should maybe go up and show you the design of the farm. It's basically just the design that Panda made, and then at the bottom we have it so that they get pushed out in the one wide area. You can see here the ones that are on this side here get pushed by the pistons out here. So I still have a too wide gap between the two spawning places here. And I do that because of efficiency. It's more efficient to do it that way. You get more spawns, or at least you should do. So if I'm right, I should be able to remove these or retract them or something. I haven't installed a piston system to make it do that yet, but I may do it at some point. But then when I do that, they should die when they land on the ground, and I can hear that some of them are dying from the fall. I'm not sure why, but yeah, I guess they are. I've actually never built a farm where there isn't an Enderman or two dying sometimes. So let me just figure out what we are going to do, and then I guess we're going to do it. Okay, now that we have ender pearls, I was thinking that we should have an ender pearl dispenser right at our elevator. I think that seems fit that we build it here. So I checked on YouTube on how to make one, and I found one by Mumbo Jumbo. I think that's how you pronounce his name. But I made a small change. It's basically the same, but just a bit more compact, but it also has some advantages or disadvantages. Let's just say that's how you say it. It depends on how you look at it, but basically the change is that I moved the dispenser or the dropper behind the wall so you can't see it. So the advantage is that we can have the button, you know, in the center instead of out here. But the disadvantage is that we will have to come back here to fill it up. But I think I'm going to put up some hoppers, some chests with hoppers feeding the ender pearls into the dropper. And how do I get out now? Let's just break. We're going to break this anyway if we make the hoppers. And basically we are done now. So this should dispense 16 ender pearls every time we push it. So let's try and fill it up. And then let's just go in with the rest of the ender pearls just to check it. Okay, so let's see, we should get 16 ender pearls. And we do. So then you could, you know, look up and then use it to get out of here. So, oh, did I just see some creepers right there? Was it just me or was there some creepers? It may just have been me, but you know, I'm not so sure about that. Let's see, what if we break this? Yeah, that's incredible how they managed to spawn right there in the seconds that I were away. Let's just keep this closed for now. Do this. So yeah, that's one thing done. I harvested the farm once since last episode, and that's what we got. And maybe we should just try and, how many do we have here? No, that 24, that's not enough. We want more than that at once. I don't know, it just feels better. And our slime chest is filling up good. You know, I still need to light up caves around here. But let me see what else we can do this episode. Okay guys, once again this is one day after the last time I recorded. I couldn't really figure out what I wanted to do, but I found something we could do. And that is making a string farm, because as I said earlier in this video, I need string for the Enderman farm. So I remembered that I found a double spawner of cave spiders when I lighted up the caves around the witch farm, and I just, you know, made a room around it, and now I need to collect all the spiders into one place so we can easily kill them. And I haven't tried this, but I think it will work, but I'm not entirely sure about it, but I think it will work. I'm going to collect the spiders, transport the spiders from over here over to this place, and then make a normal spider farm. And for those of you who don't know how to do it, this is how. And then I'm going to try something different. So I'm going to try and make this wall right here, replace some of it with glass so that we can see the spiders from in here. And that also means I have to replace this with glass, but I'm going to make the area where I'm going to be standing before I do that, because I want to see how far the water will go out. Actually, I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But I think let me try and check this. If we make it go that far out, will this spawn over here, this right here, still be activated? That's the question. Oh, did I have to be careful not to destroy the redstone above, so we make it dark in there. We don't want that. Not now at least. So let's check this. We are going to be standing on this level right here. So let's see how. Can I see this? Okay, I need to remove some more of this. That's also one of the reasons that I want to make it so that it is glass, then we can see if the spawner is active or not. But you can see here, if we make it go 8 out, will it still be active? No, it will not, so we have to make it here. But I still think this is far enough away from this spawner right here so that it will still spawn spiders, but the spiders over here are not too close. Because I think if you have, what is it? I think it's 6 spiders too close to a spawner, then it will not spawn any more mobs, or not spiders. 6 of the mobs spawners. 6 of the mobs that the spawner will spawn. So let's get the glass ready and replace some of it. And replace this, and then I guess let me try and replace this and make the room up here, and then I will get back to you. Alright guys, I built the basic room here, so actually I think the only thing that we need is the water, and then we actually should be done if it's working. I haven't tested it yet, so that's what I'm going to do soon. So water here and here. And then let's get over here and just take some of that water and then place some here. And I actually think that's it. So let's go. No wait, we need to place a block above the spawner, just so that we don't get any any spiders getting stuck up there. So let's take this and block it off like so, and then I guess I don't need to do this, but I'm going to do it anyways because I can't really light it up, because we will need to have it completely dark in here, so no torches, because if we have torches we get light in here. I may add some that doesn't put light. I'm not sure if I place, you know, I place a torch right here, if this light from there gets in here, but I'm just going to keep this for now. Oh yeah, I'm not completed. I still need to make the crusher. I totally forgot that, but let's test it out. Wait, do I have it on peaceful? My bad. Sorry. Sorry. I know I didn't have it on peaceful when I dug out the you know, the room, because I almost died when I dug it out because I forgot to place a torch. But from what I can see, this works perfectly fine. It doesn't seem like we get any spiders stuck over there. Well, maybe. No, not really. It works just as I wanted. So let's kill these guys, and then we only need to make the crusher, and then we should be done. But I think I'm going to make the crusher off camera because it's not really that interesting. I can just show the result after, so I'm going to do that, so be right back. Okay, the crusher is done, and let me just quickly go through it. So here we have a button, and when we press this, it will light up this wire, which will turn off this torch and therefore turn off this redstone, and then unpower this block, turn on this torch, and then the power from this torch will go through here and into this, which will turn off the torch, and also it will branch out here going up, and then, you know, making this torch light up again. So let's quickly try and test it. So you can see the power will go through here and turn on. Yeah, it's pretty. It explained itself pretty well, I think. So this right here will make the spiders go down to 1-hit kill. So that way we can use looting on them to get more string and spider eyes, and that is basically what we want. We are not going to use this for an XP farm. It is functional. You can use it as an XP farm, but when we got the Enderman farm, this is not what it's going to be used for. So, and I did notice that we needed to make one more thing, and that is a way to collect the items, but that's pretty easy using hoppers and some item elevators or something. But I'm going to do that for next episode, and this is probably going to be the last episode before I'm going on holiday, and I'm going on holiday on Friday, so less than a week, and I have some recordings recorded for the 2 weeks I'm away, but I'm not going to upload any single player episodes, so sorry about that. But I did promise someone, I can't remember the person's name, that I would make a world download before I went on holiday, so I will be sure to do that. So I'm going to end the video here, so thanks for watching and stay tuned for more videos. Bye.